Dr. Elaine Kloss here. I'm initiating this recording to document our latest and most perplexing discovery, a microscopic parasite we've named Homocephalia helminthosa. This worm-like organism exhibits extraordinary and unsettling behavior. It adapts rapidly to various hosts, showing predatory traits we've never observed before. More alarmingly, it disrupts human tissue in ways that suggest profound alterations to normal cellular functions. The implications of this discovery could be far-reaching, both scientifically and medically. I'll be recording all findings as we investigate further. Title: Anomalous Morphology and Behavior of Homocephalia helminthosa, a study on the microscopic worm with human cranial features. Researchers log, entry 1, date July 12, 2024. Subject: Initial observation of Homocephalia helminthosa. Today marked the first encounter with Homocephalia helminthosa, a microscopic worm with a disturbing anomaly, a human-like head. The specimen, extracted from a soil sample taken from a remote and geologically unstable region, was unlike anything I have ever seen. Under the electron microscope, the head was alarmingly human in appearance, with tiny, yet unmistakable eyes, a small nose, and a mouth. The eyes, though lacking in detail, seemed to have a reflective quality that caught the light in an unnerving way. Procedure: I placed the specimen in a controlled petri dish and observed its movement. The worm's body, translucent and segmented, undulated with an unsettling grace. The head appeared to pivot and track light sources, almost as if it were conscious of its surroundings. This reaction prompted an immediate sense of unease. Researchers log, entry number 2. Date: July 13, 2024. Subject: Behavioral response to stimuli. Today's experiments involved exposing Homocephalia helminthosa to various stimuli. Bright light seemed to provoke an exaggerated response. The worm's head would twitch and align itself with the light source. More disturbing was its reaction to sound. Loud noises caused the worm to contract violently, as if in pain or distress. I couldn't shake the feeling that the worm's head was somehow aware of these disturbances. The small, dark spots where the eyes should be seemed to focus directly on me. It's a disquieting sensation to feel as though you are being watched by an organism so small that it should not possess such awareness. Researchers log, entry number 3. Date: July 14, 2024. Subject: Psychological effects on researchers. There has been an unforeseen side effect of working with Homocephalia helminthosa. Several members of the team have reported heightened anxiety and intrusive thoughts. One colleague, Dr. Samuelson, described a vivid hallucination involving a worm-like face staring back at him from a reflective surface. He had to be excused from the lab after an emotional breakdown. I myself have noticed a persistent feeling of being watched, even when alone. It's as though the worm's gaze, though it lacks visible detail, is somehow seeping into my consciousness. The persistent anxiety and sense of paranoia are becoming almost unbearable. Researchers log, entry number 4, date July 16, 2024. Subject: Unsettling discoveries. Today's experiment involved placing the worm in an environment with varying temperatures. Remarkably, the worm's head exhibited an almost deliberate reaction to these changes, with the eyes appearing to narrow or widen depending on the temperature. This suggests an unsettling level of sensitivity, or perhaps awareness. Further compounding the eeriness, the worm's movements became increasingly erratic when exposed to fluctuating light and sound levels. The specimen began to perform what could only be described as a form of display, with its head seeming to express something akin to distress or agitation. Researchers log, Entry the MER5. Date July 18th, 2024. Subject: disturbing phenomena and final notes. The situation has escalated dramatically. The remaining team members are exhibiting severe psychological symptoms: paranoia, nightmares, and obsessive thoughts about the worm. I found myself examining the specimen late last night, unable to sleep, and discovered an unnerving detail. The mouth on the worm's head seemed to twitch and move as if trying to form words. In one of the most disturbing moments, I overheard a colleague whispering to the specimen, expressing fears of being controlled or influenced by it. When I confronted them, they appeared disoriented and insisted they had heard the worm whispering back. The implications of this experiment are both profound and terrifying. The worm's behavior, combined with the psychological distress it causes, suggests that Homocephalia helminthosa might be influencing our perceptions in ways we do not fully understand. I am concluding my direct involvement with this research. The unsettling nature of the findings and the adverse effects on our team are reasons enough to halt further experimentation. The worm, with its disturbing human-like head, has surpassed our expectations in its ability to elicit fear and anxiety. This is not merely an anomaly of biology, but a disturbing indicator of something far more profound and unsettling.